Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about types of input file format. The input file format describes how to split up and read input files in MapReduce. So this is the first step in MapReduce shop. And also it helps in input splits and divide them into records. And we have different types of input file format. The first one is file input format. This one is the base class for all the input formats. And it also specifies input directory for all the data files location. It also provides the path that is necessary. Next, we have text input format. So this is the default file format for the MapReduce input format. In this, it treats each line as a separate record. So basically no parsing is done. So it is mainly used for unformatted data or line-based records like log files. Next, we have key value text input format. So this is kind of similar to the text input format itself, but the difference is that in text input format, we have each line as separate record format. But in key value in text input format, it breaks the line as key and value separately based upon a tab function. So here the key is everything up to the tab and the value is the remaining part. Next, we have sequence file input format. This one reads sequence files. Sequence files are basically binary files. So they also provide serialization and deserialization of arbitrary data. And in this, the key value are user defined. Next, we have sequence file as text input format. This one converts the sequence file key values into text objects by using toString function on key and value pairs. After this, we have sequence file as binary input format. This extracts sequence key value pairs as opaque binary object. Next, we have n-line input format. The format is similar to text input format itself, with the exception that each split is guaranteed to contain exactly n lines. So the split occurs after n lines. If the n value is 1, the mapper receives exactly 1 line of input. If it is 2, then the split contains 2 lines. So the first 2 key value pairs will be the ones which is received by the mapper, and the mapper receives the second 2 key value pairs later on. So basically this entire thing depends upon the size and length of the lines. Next we have DB input format. This one is basically used for relational databases, and this can be done by using JDBC. It also loads small data sets for joining with large data sets. So in this case, the key term is the long writables and the value term is DB writable. Next, we have a question for you. So how do you prevent splitting while processing each input file as an entire file? And the answer to this is you can increase the minimum split size so that it is greater than the size of the largest file in the system, and also create a subclass of file input format and override the eSplittable method to ensure that it always returns false. Thank you.